Good morning. Kind of fired up this morning. Take a walk. So, I feel like I've been in support of this Black Lives Matter movement, okay? Which, as far as I am aware, this movement is about equality. Now, how do we get equality when we're focusing on one side of anything? You know, we talk about, even with women, like, if we go back to when women didn't have the same rights as men, now they're voting, and in the last election, there's a woman running for president. It's like, obviously there's progress, okay? Same thing with, this Black Lives Matter movement. It's like, it's not the only life that matters. So I just don't understand, how do you get equality when we're focused on like one race, as if that's the only thing that needs attention right now? As if like white people all have this lovely, luxurious life. I feel like, this is counterproductive in many ways, that, it's like we're playing a victim here, and if we victimize ourselves, we're never going to get anywhere. I've never made any forward progress being a victim, and I've victimized myself plenty of times in my life. A black man was president. Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell. I mean, hell, I'm trying to blank on Obama's wife's name, Michelle Obama. I'm like, these are black people that have risen the ranks. Obama was the president of the United States. It's like the highest position that you can take in the entire country, which is one of the most powerful countries in the world. And then we're over here with Black Lives Matter, as if the other lives don't. So let's back up a second, because there was this analogy that was given, for white people to have this response of all lives matter. It's taking away from the movement. I'm like, okay, well let's look at that. If you're in a neighborhood and somebody's house burns down, and the neighbor is like, well, what? My house is important too. And it's like, well, yeah, but yours didn't burn down. We're not talking about your house. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I get that. But I don't know that that's the same thing that's happening here. It's not like white people or Asians or Mexicans don't have their play in their struggles. I mean, you've got Trump talking about building a wall between Mexico and America. I'm pretty sure Mexican lives matter too, and there's a lot that they're having to go through as Mexicans, okay? But it's like, how do we have equality if all we're doing is talking about one side of an equation? As if racism only exists against black people. As if there's not a black person out there bitching and moaning and complaining about another race. Racism exists on all sides. I think that we're overplaying the racism in this country like it's worse than it is. There's people of power that we need to have a justice system against the people that take an oath to protect and serve our country, because that is another conversation to have. Like, police are taking an oath to protect and to serve, and I don't know that no matter what color you are, I don't think that we all feel protected and served. When police have a quota to write so many tickets and bring in so much money, that is policing for profit. That has nothing to do with race. And that is the problem that we're having, is people taking power out of control, taking it too far. And some people die at the hands of a policeman, especially an innocent man. And I don't care if whatever race you are, even if you are an asshole, and you're being rude to a cop, that doesn't give a cop a right to physically assault you. What that means is that cop has his own internal battles that he needs to work through. He has his own insecurities that he's projecting onto you. If you're going to be rude to the cop, then that also means you've got your own insecurities that you need to work through. Perception's projection, and it always will be. If you want to be a victim, how far do you think you're going to get in life? Because you do not have control over anyone other than yourself. I only have control over me, and believe me, I've tried to control things outside of myself, and I have not gotten anywhere other than myself in a big place of heartache. I have victimized myself, and no one is going to fix that but me. So what is this movement really about? Is it about equality? Are we victimizing ourselves? Do we just need attention? Because if we want equality, then all lives matter. And don't tell me that if we're going to do this Black Lives Matter, we need to be focused on just Black lives. Like, well, what about Middle Eastern people? Think about how many people have bullied someone that at the very least appears to be from the Middle East because of the terrorism that has happened. Do their lives matter? If we want equality, then why wouldn't this movement be called All Lives Matter? I support equality. Black lives do matter. Middle Eastern lives do matter. The Chinese lives do matter. The Japanese lives do matter. Russian lives matter. And so do white people's lives matter too. And if we want equality, then what does it take for us to come together and love one another? How do we do that? All I can see are, I'm taking this off of Facebook. It's like a portal into everyone else's lives. It's just like we're creating constantly this divide. Whether we're picking a side of politics, we're picking a side of this racial inequality. Although, I'm like, it is way more equal than it ever has been. And when we use these examples of police brutality does not always equal racism. There's plenty of black cops in the force. There is racism that exists. I'm not taking that away. But we have made so much progress. We had a black president, for God's sake. So if we're going to make this all about this one specific race for that to equal all lives matter, I feel like that's counterproductive. One love. We all bleed the same color. One love. Can't we love one another? Can't this be about all lives?